Long ago, when the world was shrouded in eternal darkness, without light or life, there was only chaos and silence everywhere. In the primordial waters of none, an endless ocean of disorder, a miraculous egg emerged from the very energy of the universe. This egg emitted a faint glow, as if it contained the beginning and hope for the entire cosmos. One day, the egg cracked open, and from it emerged Ra, the mighty sun god. He brought the first light to the earthly realm, dispelling the darkness and awakening life. From that moment on, Ra became the symbol of light, life, and supreme power. Ra was not only the god of creation but also the protector of light and life on earth. Every morning, he rode his golden solar barge across the sky, bringing warmth and light to all living things. Under Ra's light, plants began to sprout, the Nile River flowed with fertile waters, and humans learned to cultivate crops and build their first homes. But when night fell, Ra continued his journey through the underworld, where thick darkness and countless dangers awaited. This was the time when everything seemed most fragile, as the darkness always sought to swallow the light. In the underworld, where Ra had to pass every night, a terrible threat always lurked. It was Apophis, a colossal serpent-like monster, the embodiment of chaos and destruction. Apophis hated the light and yearned to plunge the entire universe into eternal darkness. Each night, as Ra traveled through the underworld, Apophis would attack the solar barge, using its massive body to coil around it and try to devour the light. The guardian spirits and other gods often had to fight alongside Ra to protect the light. But Apophis's strength grew stronger each night, and Ra realized he needed special help to confront this threat. Ra decided to choose a successor to protect the light and life on earth. He blessed Osiris, a wise and just god, to become the first pharaoh of Egypt. Under Osiris's rule, Egypt prospered like never before. He taught humans how to farm, build great structures, and live in harmony with nature. But happiness did not last long. Osiris's jealous younger brother, Set, envied the power and respect people gave to him. Set plotted to kill Osiris, dismembering his body into pieces and scattering them across the land of Egypt. When Isis, Osiris's wife, learned of her husband's murder, she was overcome with grief. With patience and her powerful magic, she searched for each piece of Osiris's body. After many days and nights, Isis finally reassembled his body and used her magic to resurrect him. However, Osiris could no longer remain on earth. He became the god who ruled the underworld, where souls rested after death. With the help of Osiris and Isis, Ra gathered all the gods to confront Apophis in the decisive battle. That night, as the solar barge entered the underworld, Apophis appeared with terrifying strength. The monster coiled itself around the barge, trying to devour the light. In the critical moment, Isis used her magic to slow Apophis's advance. Magical beams of light radiated from her hands, weakening the monster's power. At the same time, Osiris led a brave army of souls from the underworld to attack from behind. Finally, Ra drew his golden bow and shot a radiant arrow of light straight through Apophis's heart. The monster screamed in agony before vanishing into ashes. Light returned, and the universe was saved from eternal darkness. After the victory, Ra continued his daily journey, bringing light to every corner of the world. Osiris still ruled the underworld, ensuring that virtuous souls would rest in peace. And Isis, with her boundless love for her husband and humanity, became the symbol of loyalty and hope. The people of Egypt began to worship these gods, building grand temples to honor their contributions. They believed that light would always triumph over darkness, as long as humans kept their faith in the gods and lived righteously. The story of Ra, Osiris, and Isis is not just a myth but also a lesson about faith, hope, and the power of love.